I saw this Gauntlet from Legion of Doom with Thor and Storm, running the Gauntlet, and he did say that this is base Thor and Storm, so no Eternal Storm and no All Father Thor. So as we go in, I don't think I need to explain why they beat Batman and Zatanna. I do think they lose to Superman and Martian Manhunter. They do have some psychic resistances, they're not completely like immediately gonna get waxed by it, but resistance isn't quite the same as immunity, even with storms like Professor X Charles conditioning. Just the physical gap too, because Thor's holding a lot of the physicals. Storm doesn't have her eternal boost, so I don't think they make it past round 5. So going to 2, I think they beat Wonder Woman and Aquaman. Storm kind of box up and fry Aquaman. He obviously has physicals, but he doesn't drastically, gap her as much as the other people physicals. And I think I'm very much of the belief that Thor beats Diana. Then I'm gonna skip the next one and go Shazam and Black Adam first, because I think that one's also Thor and Storm can win that, because I think this one's easier than Flash and Lantern, which I'll get to. So Shazam and Black Adam, I think Thor can beat either one of these two, whichever one he's in the 1v1. I'm full confidence he's winning. Storm, I don't have full confidence, but I do have enough confidence that even if she loses, she'll do enough damage to the point where Thor can take out the last one. Because like I said, I do think Thor can beat both of them 1v1. It's just a matter of how much damage your respective teammates can be if they end up, in a 1v1 against each other when both their teammates are down. Now, Flash and Lantern, this is Barry and Hal specifically. This is like questionable the mental states and like how in character they are. If they're in character, Flash is losing. Because Flash, despite how fast he can be in character, he does not tend to go anywhere near full speed most of the time because of, collateral damage, which, obviously, as most heroes of this caliber do. But, even still, even in some environments where he might not cause as much collateral, he still, restrains himself. And a lot of Flash's villains manage to get advantages because they have powers that can alter the environment or alter his body so he's, not capable of going full speed. Those are very much two things Storm can do. Like, she's a dead counter if he lets her. Now, of course, if this is Bloodlust Flash, he can very much, drag Storm and, pack her up and do a lot of damage. But, that's why I said it's a matter of mental state. I think Thor's beating Lantern. It's just a matter of, like, how mentally Flash is. If you think that, like, Storm can slow him down enough for Thor to beat him in a fight. Or if, you think Storm can beat him directly if he gives her a chance. Yeah, essentially. So yeah, I think this one can go either way. So I think they clear the first two. This goes either way. They can take Black Adam and Shazam, and then Superman and Jean, I think, is like the hard stop.